Cameras are nosy. And there's nosy people attached to the nosy camera. So, hey, how y'all doing? Good morning in teacher land. All right. So, my light is green, right? I'm on the way to work. I'm riding. Y'all don't get to see the chicanery and the foolishness out here. So, the light is green. I'm about to go. Someone's decided to go across the street in front of me, which means they're breaking some kind of traffic law, but that's neither here nor there. What I know is that I did not rush to beat them because I have priorities. My priority is to maintain the full essence, the full 100% fluidity of my life, okay? I'm not gonna let nobody who's rushing to go nowhere and do nothing break up the continuity of my life flow, okay? So I let them go. Now remember, y'all, it's August. August is about priorities, because when you start out, you got to start out with a priority. You got to start out with the foundation, because if the foundations be destroyed, what can the righteous do? If you don't have a foundation, what you building on, boo-boo? If you don't know why you're working besides the check, things can get very mundane very quickly. Because on my channel, we're about not letting teacher life hijack your real life, because you got goals, dreams, aspirations. Some people teaching didn't even start out wanting to be a teacher. But that's not the point. Wherever you are right now, you always have a goal. Maybe you want to retire early, you know. Maybe you want to go on a vacation, you know, while you still fitting your vacation clothes. You don't want to go 4 or 5 years later, you know, after the twins or the triplets or whatever's happened in your life. And you don't have to do any elective surgeries to be able to fit into your clothes. That could be a priority. All I know is my priorities, and I'm sharing with you all for accountability. Okay, I'm sharing with y'all for accountability. Number 1, Matthew 6:33. Seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, all them other things going to be added unto you. So we're going to do that first. Lord, thank you for this day. And thank you for everything I'm about to do. And Lord, help me in this classroom, because you know these kids. You know where they from. You know their family bloodline. You know all that stuff. I don't. I'm letting you go first. You know, you can wrestle them down, and then I'll go and teach. Okay. The second one is I'm leaving at 4:15. Why 4:15? Because 4:15 is when my teacher contract time, ENDS, is when it ends. I am not going to be given any more elective work, okay? When the time is up, I'm going to leave, clock out, go home. I remember I was a waitress for a while. I actually enjoyed it. But they'd be like, clock out, go home. You don't have any more hours, clock out, go home. So just because I have the ability to stay until 6, 7, 8, maybe 10 o'clock at night working on things for school, because I actually really enjoy science and I love what I'm doing, I'm gonna clock out, go home 4:15. Other thing, let's see, I'm focusing on nutrition, okay, and hydration, all right? So how do you focus on your nutrition, your hydration, fitness, and all that stuff when you are sitting at somebody else's desk past the time you're supposed to be there? When are you gonna walk? When are you gonna lift weights? When are you gonna buy that food that's healthy to eat besides the snack machine? I'm just saying, you know, priorities. Let's see, and there's 2 more. Oh, say yes less, say no more. Say yes, but say it less. Say no, but increase the frequency of your no's. Now, my thing is that I'm going to say no first. Ask them what they're talking about. Deliberate internally, maybe externally, and then make my decision. There'll be no fast yeses this year. And we're just going to keep that on a year-to-year basis, or maybe a month-to-month basis, so it can be revisited. And number 5, I do not remember it. But here's the thing about having priorities. You can write them down. They don't have to be an internal, oh my gosh, I got to remember this. Write them down. Everybody got a sticky note, a piece of paper, something. Put in your pocket, put on your phone. Let that be your, you know the screen when your phone is locked, the little lock screen. Put your priorities on there so you can remember what they are and reflect on them. Now, here's the hardest part about a priority. You got to maintain it. You got to hold the line, okay? You got to secure the border, because there's many interlopers coming in trying to steal your time, trying to steal your future so you can build theirs, okay? We love the kids as much as legally possible. We love our jobs as much as fiscally possible. But there has been somebody here in your life before you started working. And that person is you. Remember those things you've always wanted to investigate, be a part of, and look into it. Don't wait for the better time to do that. Do it now. Oh, return on investment. Number 5. I have purchased courses, classes, different skill things that I'm interested in. And it's like I never found the time to do it. But I found the time to spend the money on it. So, starting in August, if I invested in it, I'm going to get a return on my investment. I'm going to do my work, okay? I'm going to do my classwork, even though it's virtual classes. I'm going to do my homework, even though it's virtual homework. I'm going to do my work too. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is the female physicist, Tina D. Smith. I have an actual, factual degree in physics, all right? And, okay, I have a Bachelor of Arts in Physics. I was one class away from a Bachelor of Science. But the trade was, I have a beautiful daughter, and I'm going to go back and get my PhD because, oh my goodness, that is one of my, it's not a priority. Or is it? Return on investment, invest in yourself. Ooh, I'm starting my application. I've been talking about this for forever, y'all. I got onto the website for the school. I created the account. Like, this my name, this my password. And I was like, oh, I'm going to come back and do this. That was May, y'all. So we working on it. We're being consistent. We're going to put it before us, not behind us, so that it gets done. So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, everybody out there in teacher land, don't let teacher life hijack your real life. You hear what I'm saying? Make sure you have the priorities before you go into the job. Because these priorities I'm talking about, they matter for whatever job you're working at. Don't let that job be who you are, okay? Unless that's what you always wanted to be. But for those other people, come on, don't let teacher life hijack your real life. Alrighty, this is Tina D. Smith. I am the female physicist. Thank y'all for liking, subscribing, and following me here on my YouTube channel. And I will talk to y'all again later. All right, bye-bye. Have a great day. Yeah.